A recent claim by certain think tanks in the United States suggests that if a crisis erupts across the Taiwan Strait, Washington and its allies might freeze China overseas assets, totaling $3.2 trillion. While the statement sounds alarming, analysts argue the scenario is far more symbolic than practical. Drawing parallels to the West's seizure of Russia's $300 billion in foreign reserves after the Ukraine conflict, some policymakers have attempted to apply the same logic to China. However, experts emphasize that China's economic integration with the global system makes such a move unworkable. China remains the world's largest manufacturing hub, deeply embedded in global supply chains for electronics, critical minerals, and consumer goods. Disrupting its financial assets would not only harm Beijing but trigger widespread instability across international trade networks, affecting industries from automotive to technology. Moreover, China's foreign reserves are structurally different from Russia. They are diversified across multiple currencies, asset types, and custodial jurisdictions, making coordinated freezing extremely difficult. Unlike Russia, whose holdings were concentrated in European institutions, China assets are dispersed through complex, multi-layered channels. Economic interdependence between the United States and China further complicates any aggressive action. Trade between the two nations exceeded $6,000 billion in 2023. Major United States corporations like Apple and Tesla rely heavily on Chinese production. Apple sources 95% of its supply chain from China, while Tesla's Shanghai plant produces nearly 1 million vehicles yearly. Freezing assets would directly damage United States corporate profitability and investor confidence. Additionally, such a move could accelerate the decline of dollar dominance. A second large-scale asset freeze might push countries to further de-dollarize, weakening the greenback role in global finance. China has also built countermeasures, including the CIPS payment system, legal frameworks for retaliation, and expanded currency swap agreements with over 150 economies. Ultimately, the Taiwan issue remains a core sovereignty matter. Using financial weapons may generate political noise, but execution faces too many global risks. The world economy, tightly bound by mutual dependence, cannot afford such a gamble.